our MIT Lab for Human and Machine Haptics, informally known as the MIT Touch Lab. What we do has two parts. One is study how the human hand-brain system works, human sense of touch and manipulation works. And the other part is to develop machines that help augment human hand performance. For example, this virtual reality simulator, in fact, is a combination of both human and machine interacting together. In order to develop this, we need to know something about the human capabilities and limitations in terms of touch and manipulation. But at the same time, we need to know how best we can build machines that match human abilities. What we are looking at is a laparoscopic surgical training system based on virtual reality. We have basically the laparoscopic forceps that people actually use in the surgeries, except at the other end of the forceps, we have two force feedback devices that are connected to them. These devices, called the Phantoms, which were developed at MIT, enable you to basically touch and feel virtual organs which are programmed into the computer. And at the same time that you are touching and feeling them, you will also be able to see the corresponding images of the organs. And we can make them as stiff as they need to be or as soft as they need to be. And the images can be made to be as realistic as what a surgeon would see when a video camera is introduced into the actual person.
What we have are two robots and a shared visual scene. We feel each other's forces when we're handling this ring, and we found, based on this experiment, that haptics should increase your ability to collaborate online, whether you're doing something like designing the shape of a car, or an expert in one part of the country could train someone else in a manual procedure like surgery. Provided you have a fast enough connection in the same hardware, this sort of collaboration could be going on with people anywhere in the world.
What we're looking at on the screen over here is my finger under the video microscope. By understanding the biomechanics of skin, we hope to understand how the sense of touch works, in particular tactile encoding, and the primary application is to build a tactile display. A tactile display is what you could understand as a television screen for touch. By incorporating this biomechanical knowledge, we hope to be able to simulate touch on a much finer level than is done with force feedback. So it would be like feeling sandpaper as opposed to feeling the surface of a tabletop.
Another thing we can measure is the human perceptual resolution. That is, what amount of detail can we actually perceive through our sense of touch? There's no sense in designing a tactile display which provides a finer resolution than we can actually sense.
The current input devices to the computer that we have, namely the keyboard and the mouse, are very simplistic compared to the exquisite capabilities that our hands possess. So haptic interfaces, we believe, are more compatible with the capabilities of our hand, and in the future, as they evolve, we will be able to interact with more complex information in the computer in a more natural manner.